Welcome back to Grain and Barley. Captain, that's Beard. What's up? So, we are doing a podcast tonight because out of town, casting. Sound quality just wasn't there if you listened to our last podcast. We decided to wait until back back in town. No. Yes, and yes, people, I am drinking Busch Light Apple, nectar of the gods. It is actually very tasty. That's what I think. It's very fucking tasty. Yeah. So, in here to discuss a few things. We're not quite sure yet, but we might be taking this bi-weekly. Friday and Saturday. Not back to back, but alternating Friday and Saturdays. Which I'm completely okay with. Yes. I haven't been really drinking that. I haven't drank I've had like a beer or two here and there since I've gotten back from class. Like I haven't so well, I got fucking wasted my last night in class. That was what did it. It's like not that I got like so wasted. I got wasted, and ever since then I'm just like, all right, I don't need to drink. So maybe it's all this new responsibility that I have with this new job. Who knows? So what have you been up to besides work? Anything interesting? I work my well right now. I work my schedule. It's Saturday. It is what it is. So cheers. So we're doing Iwai. Iwai. I call it Iwa, but Iwai Mars whiskey, Japan. That's about all I know about it. It's a Japanese whiskey. It's imported by Tokawaya Imports, Saleto, California. Product of Japan. There you go. You can. Hom Hombo Shuzo. Yeah, it's got a bunch of words. Words. 40 proof. 40% alcohol, 80 proof. And it's a cool looking bottle. I mean, got a little like family crest on top. Like it. I drank a lot of it last week, and that's why we're doing a review. Like, hey, dude, you gonna try this whiskey? Decent. It does. It does. But before we get into that, or we can wait till after. Anybody remember this? Oh, so did I. I'll dive into that after the. So, so for people who don't know, but what we're talking about, I took 120 proof straight grain alcohol and put it in a mason jar and uh, charred some oak pieces, threw it in there, and it's been sitting in there for what, 2 months, and I've been trying it every so often. So, and I haven't tried it yet since. Before I went to class, so beginning of July, one of them, but I don't think we record. I don't think we. Yeah, yeah, it was way lighter than what it is now. So anyway, let's get back to this Iwa, EY. I still think it's Iwa. I mean, because yeah, but how do you spell Iwo Jima? Are you sure? Google that shit. I'm not very bright. It's okay. Okay. All right. All right. You win. Anyway. I don't know. So when I was in class, every day, or not every day, every week, every week I brought a different. So first week I brought larceny, and the guys in class, this is his first time having larceny. He liked it. Cool. So the next week I brought, because I could come home every weekend, but I had to stay during the week. So the next weekend I brought Arbor Fieldy Scotch. He liked it. He thought it was cool. I shared it with him. And then third week I had this I stopped at a liquor store up and grabbed a bottle of Pinch. I think that's what yeah, it's called Pinch. Pinch Irish, and had him try that as well. That was pretty. I was like, well, all right. So going back up last week, what do I get? Couldn't figure it out. Get another bourbon. Do I get Scotch? And I was like, well, since I've already taken him through 3 different regions of the world, take him through. And this is something I've never had too. So, and I can already tell you my thoughts on it, but let's go ahead and get yours. Super sweet on the nose though. Sweet barrel forward. Got a little. I can't really put anything down right now. What it might be. But on the. I don't get anything at the beginning. Sweet, sweet. Yeah, that's what I get. Sweet, woody, hot. There's some heat there. Even though it's only 40, there's some heat. But like the finish is more like a chocolate pecan coffee. like a chocolatey pecan coffee, like a dark chocolate, not like just like milk chocolate, like dark, bitter, bitter chocolate, black coffee. Yeah, like a dark chocolate, dark, you know, black, full strength, punch your mama taste kind of coffee. Sorry, I had to respond to a text. No, it's good, but at the same time, you're like me. He kind of wants to be like, it's not good, but it is good. Yeah, it's weird. It is super. See, see on the nose, I get candied nuts. Candied nuts. That just sounds bad, but like can't get candied nuts. No, it's candied. That's straight up candied nuts. Like yeah, like peanut brittle. But no, like with pecans, pecans, however the fuck you say it. I say it both ways, so it doesn't matter. I go both ways. It's all right. Is that pecans have that sawdusty smell to them, but they have that sweet smell as well. And that's kind of what I'm smelling is like brown sugar coated cooked pecans. That's what I'm getting. A good color. It's tasty. I don't like the initial taste, but the aftertaste is pretty damn good. No, no, it's yeah, it is super. It's super weird. Right. Well, I did test something. Yeah, adding ice to this, don't do it. Don't do it. It's disgusting. It turns this whiskey into garbage. So yeah. Well, just remember, we are not professional. What the hell we're doing? So we're learning just like everybody else. Yeah, I mean that's the whole point of this. Is I mean that's the whole point of this whole thing is okay, so you've never had this. Why not pick it up and try it? That's there's another bottle. This was in the $40 range. There's another $40 range that I want to try before I go up any higher in the Japanese. I've had the Toki, which is very scotchy, unpeated Scotch area. Where this is just like full on, and I wonder if they use chocolate malt barley, just super very cooked barley. Yeah, dude, it's super like It's not the dark. See, it's not like actual the cocoa type chocolate. It's the bitterness and that, and it's not bad. So I'm gonna. So I've seen some reviews on it, and I'm gonna give it higher than what these other people have given a review on. Or I'm gonna give it about a 6.5 out of 10. Where I've seen a lot of these reviews like 4 threes. This whiskey. I mean, and listen, if you're a fucking snob, not a snob, might be a whiskey. Well, this whiskey is actually really good mixed with seltzer water. Yeah, that's what I drank a lot of while I was in class. Why the bottle? That's why I just killed the bottle. I only had 2 drinks left in that bottle. I get it because well, I get it. It's hot. Like immediately, it's hot. Even though it's 40%, it's hot. Um, even it's even alcohol forward on the nose. Real bad. Yeah, I don't know. Mine's also tainted for a week. I mean, but it still tastes the same to me. Like I can like that chocolate taste is there, man. Like it is. That's what I like about it. And yeah. Now I know taste is subjective, and then like you say you taste this, I go okay, but there was something there and that I couldn't put my finger on, and then when you said cherry, I'm like, that's exactly what it was. Yeah, candied nuts. No problem. Sorry, I hit the wrong button and it just stuck. Yeah. Hmm. Right. Yeah, I try to keep my mouth shut as much as possible. And whenever you said vanilla, I just had to say something. I got it because I mean vanilla, caramel. I mean, yeah. See, okay, so I'm reading here that it says the tasting notes are sweet with fruit like with fruit flavors like pear and Quincy. Once? Yeah, that's it. I don't taste pear at all. I don't taste. I don't taste fruit in that. I taste like I don't know. It's almost. Here's the thing with this. It tastes like it wants to be peaty, but it's not. See, and that see to me, which so most Japanese whiskeys are scotches in Japan because 90% of all master distillers in Japan went to Scotland and learned how to, make whiskey, make whiskey. So Japanese whiskey is Scotch for the most. That's what it. It's like it has. This is something on a it from the stuff that I've had for Japanese whiskeys. This is actually something all me. It seems like it's all on its own. Like it tastes kind of like it wants to be peaty, like it wants to be a Scotch. You say it kind of tastes like it wants to be a bourbon. This is probably where somebody said, "Hey, let's make our own thing happen." That's what I see from this. No, it really isn't. Nothing. Yeah. And I wonder if that is why people are giving it such rating. That could be it. Let's see. What is it? What is it on Total Wines with? It is a 3.1 on Total Wine. Yeah. Okay. Well, they do rating. 4.5. Okay, so 6.2, but it's like 4.5. 0.5. Like I'm seeing all these that are just like shitting on it. Apparently, there's a 90 proof of this somewhere. Yeah, yeah, the one right next to it. That was 55, I think. That's 55 bucks. But okay, so the shelf below that was another 39, $38 Japanese that I wanted to try. The one I really want to try is maybe because everybody said it's one of the best ones. Nikki, Nikki Coffee, Nikki or Coffee or whatever. Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of people that say that one's really good. That is probably the most Scotch-like you're gonna get with a Japanese. But yeah, hmm, no, and I've had it with a pineapple seltzer, not seltzer beer, just regular seltzer water. Pineapple seltzer water, seltzer. Had it mixed with grapefruit seltzer water, and it was amazing. I've also had it mixed with Mountain Dew watermelon, pretty good, and with Coke. It was tasted like Coke. I mean, you could barely taste the alcohol. And yeah, I'm a heavy pourer when it comes to alcohol on mixed drinks. I see Jim Beam. I don't like Jim Beam. Not a fan of Jim. I'm not a fan of the Beam, unless it is in black. That is the only Jim Beam I can stand. Probably. Okay, so with that being said, 6.5 on this. So experiment. 120 proof straight grain alcohol. I'm good. Straight grain. It's 120 proof. What was in here is Emerald Springs, 120 grain alcohol, still from grain, 60% alcohol matter. Anyway, so 120 proof. It was clear. The bottle was up to here, and that's how much I've drank until I got back. So there's been some air in there, but I'm not gonna be. This is not gonna feel good. Listen, there is some in this glass, I promise. So I wanted to see what would happen. I wanted to see what would happen if you like. So these aren't aging sticks. These are literally oak wood pieces that I took a butane torch to, charred them. I mean, I figure, I mean, shit, they just fucking charred the inside of a barrel. Why not just fucking char the outside of a piece of wood? Black, black, black. It, dude, listen. If I could proof this down to 80, I can tell you just off the smell alone, it smells like a campfire. Oh, man. Tastes like a campfire. That, listen, that is pretty good. No, there's less burn in this than there was in that Iwai, in that Mars. Yeah, it fucking weird. Um, got a very caramely sweet, smoky, like campfire, maybe smoke taste. Yeah, no, no. Like you threw wood chips into your cooker and you haven't put your meat on yet. Like oh, listen, I will pour you off the rest into a bottle. Actually, pour you the rest off into a bottle and send it away. What are you doing tomorrow, by the way? Hmm. You didn't get. You didn't get. Oh, so you didn't get roped into the situation. There you go. Well, almost wanted to say, hey, I can't help after because I mean I have a legitimate excuse why I shouldn't. But I go help, be helping might actually be a problem with. All right, sir. There you go. All for you. And I'll make you a little bottle of my. Oh, and I'll make you a little bottle of my. So, one more thing. Well, two more things before we go. Um, I am working on the website. We are going to be having. You're going to have. That give me. We're going to have recipes on our website for cocktails and my new found love for all things that are cordials and mixers. There's nothing better than a fresh mixer, like a fresh like cordials, like a lime cordial, fresh made lime cordial, amazing compared to you know roses. Roses lime cordials are good, but nothing like fresh made. Your sweet and sour mix, got recipes for those. I've made them. Syrups, made simple syrups, pretty good. I just made a ghost pepper simple syrup. Recipes going up for well, one recipe, two different versions. Recipe simple syrup. One being nice drinking recipe, and then another one that is a burn your butthole ghost pepper, which is the one I made. But you get all that heat. So I made a old fashioned with it last night, and got some heat. You got the heat, and it brings the heat. But the extra flavors that it brings out in old fashioned, because you also get the actual flavor of pepper besides the heat too there. So it turns everything a lot sweeter, and it's not just because of the simple syrup. It pepper you can actually taste the pepper itself in. And then I made a margarita when I came home. Like, yes, it was hot, but it wasn't kill. Well, me, it wasn't kill. Um, yeah. Well, yeah, yeah. One, yeah. And the lighter version is actually less peppers. That's all it is. Same recipe, just it use this many peppers if you want it hotter. Use not as hot. Um, yeah. So we're working on that. Working on that. And then the other news that I have, kind of discussed it with Beard, but it's going to be a thing. Period. We just don't know when. Look out for the next couple of podcasts. We will be doing giveaways for hats. Um, so yeah, no, I don't. Not until I have them in hand and they're ready to go. But yeah, I mean it's been discussed, but I've already decided if even if he doesn't want to do it, I'm gonna do it anyway. So yes, true. Yes, which will. I want to say it'll be soon, but I'm looking around right now. It won't be. It'll be by the end of the year. It's just I have so much other stuff to do. It's more important than getting this off. Unfortunately, getting this office to. I mean, it sounds bad, but dude, you actually saw how my office looks. You can just see a little part of my. But your back table looks like the rest of the fucking office. Happens. Well, so well, okay. So the hats. All right, we'll go ahead and we'll talk a little bit about the hats. Not sure what we're gonna do about for the hats. I mean, I know what I want to do for the hats, but me and you're gonna come up with a design together. What I would like, and y'all can give me feedback on what I would like, and if Beard wants to tell me he would like, then we can get feedback on what. But what I would like is to have a hat like this, mesh back, and actually I want it to be black with the white mesh on the back, and then on left side, nothing. I don't want anything over here. Just this left side. I want a Glencairn printed right here with G and B in the center of the Glencairn. That's it. Yeah, yeah. And you see, and I don't want it centered. That's just too normal. Like right here. And then or I was talking to my guy doing all black snapback hats, no mesh, regular snapback, same design on the front, and then possibly I want to get price for it. Possibly grainandbarley.com around that. Yeah. So, see, I am. I love them. It, yeah. Yeah. Flex Fits. Yeah, his Flex Fit hats are a little more than what I want to pay. Yeah. Yeah, that's what they're called. They're called snapbacks. Well, me and him are talking about whatever this have to be in the podcast, but me and him are talking about he's going to learn how to do pat. He's starting. Actually, we were talking about patches. So he started making. He got a piece of canvas type material, like a really thick your base layer for a patch. No backing on it. We have to do our backing, but started just printing, making testing. He's never done it before, and he's done our logo testing. Our logo. He's got a couple that he's going to be done testing. They would be. I got to find your patch. Your patch is around here somewhere. Oh, I have a new little cheap sling bag, dude. I got a little man purse now. It's yeah. I guess. So, but um, yeah. Well, that's it for tonight. Don't forget to listen to Beard and tell him where you can tell you where you can check us out at. Well, fine. If you don't want to do it, I can do it. Yeah. Sorry. Oh, well, what are you gonna throw in there? Eventually, I got a guy. Right. I got a guy. All right. Well, don't forget to check us out on Instagram where we post the most about our what's going on in grain and barley or what we're just drinking on at the time at GBcast on Instagram. And don't forget to check out our website, grainandbarley.com, where you can find everything you need to know about grain and barley. And peace. Be out. Yes, his name is Ross. Ross the Rex. He is named after Ross from Friends. Think about it, Dan. Peace. We out.